Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, home of the Maryland Terrapins. Fans have been eager for this clash coming up in what some affectionately refer to as the snake pit. The Terrapins will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense will have the first possession of the game. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
Receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone. That swagger sets the tone for this offense. And, Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses, too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back deep, or else this guy's going to take it to the house.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
When you go on the road, man, oh, man, you love hearing the crowd. But more importantly, you love shutting the crowd up. There's no better feeling than coming out, getting that juice going, getting that confidence going, and getting that running game going right at them and gashing them right out the gates.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Complementary offensive football, finding just enough balance. And Wisconsin quarterbacks have always done a great job staying within their system.
Stay within the system, stay within yourself, know when to chuck the football. But more importantly, what do you got to do, Reese? You got to take care of the football. Play action, make those plays, but don't put the ball in harm's way.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. On the run, fires downfield. Pulls it in. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's locked. He'll take a shot. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers. Touchdown. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step.
Picked off. Didn't find much room on the return, but now they are in business and poised to strike from the 25. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. The Badgers have taken it inside the 20. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Wisconsin. What a catch and run for 6.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. From the gun, the ground game. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Terrapins are on the move. Takes the handoff. It's Hemby.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Trying to make magic on the scramble. It's a fumble. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Offense set on first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass, it's locked. Dumps it to the back. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Griffin. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Hooks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Now on 2nd down after the short completion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Badgers decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He'll field the punt and look for room. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah,
and this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Quarterback sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put an end to pretty quick. Somehow they were able to win their last game out, even though they gave up 4 sacks in that one. That was a huge point of emphasis for this coaching staff. And here early in this one, first quarter, they've now already given up 1.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Power football with the run. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The Terrapins want to crank the tempo. They'll keep it on the ground. At the 40, there he goes. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
A loss of 8 yards on the play. Second down.
As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. Trying to get to him. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. It's caught downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Fires into traffic, picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Dropping back, it's Locke. They're bringing heat. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Off the play fake on first down, to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 here. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. He leaves it with his back. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw it. He wants it all. Touchdown, Badgers! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21 to nothing. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. To the air, it's Morris. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
He's right on target. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
And first down for the offense.
He wants to throw quickly to the tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass on second down. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Running back searching for a hole. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. They're trying to get to it. That's caught. It's Williams. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And the Terrapins will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
He'll bring it out. It's Kane. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. How big can this be for this offense, taking advantage of the turnover and starting with the 1st and goal? 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside. Defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Terrapins!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. This time, they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive, Reese. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. And they just got to make more plays.
Looking to throw. It's Locke. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. still looking on the move. Trying to make magic with his feet. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Comes out throwing on first down. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Now on second down after the incompletion. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return with that small change. They take over at the 43. A first down for the offense. He's going to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cooper.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's looking for an open man on second down. Fires toward the end zone. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. All teed up and ready to go here in the second half.
Maryland, 14.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Give to the back. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1.
4th down coming up.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Tackled, but he has a first down. The Terrapins racing to the line in a hurry-up. I'll admit, I wondered if they were just lining up to try to draw them offside.
Me too. Whenever you line up in your own territory, you're thinking, oh, we're just going to draw them offside. A lot of times, by the way, it's the defense that kind of relaxed for a second. You can tell they had a plan, ready to go. They knew they were going to be aggressive.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabs it in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
You know, you don't see a lot of hitch throws against 3rd down, but if you're going to give the receiver access like that, the quarterback's going to take it. That was just way too easy.
Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Line getting set on second down. They'll leave it with him. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the...
Tackle.
down.
Those little chunks keep annoying the crud out of you when you're on defense. It's just putting them in easy situations, chewing up 4 to 6 yards at a pop like that. Put you in a bad situation as a defensive coordinator. What do I call? Either way, priority number 1, you got to stop the run.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Makes his connection. Drills him with the stiff arm. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes the catch. It's Cooper. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking to move it through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to the air one more time. He caught it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland! You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
It's a draw. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's locked. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Badgers will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. And the returner will be knocked down. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. It's complete. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. From the gun. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. Extending the play. Touchdown, Terrapins! They take the lead with the 6. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Maryland, 28, Wisconsin.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm.
Fires the pass. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. Able to stay on his feet and get the ball to the 21-yard line. 1st down for this offense. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Maryland! And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look and the replay booth will overturn the call. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they take it in for 6 more points. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
35, Wisconsin.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Looking to pass, it's Luck. He's got his man. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. The throw to the outside is complete. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll just keep slinging it. Finds his man. It's Kane. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. 1st and 10, they're down to the 25. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Makes the catch. It's Williams. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Defense doing their job, getting that last stop, and now 3rd in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with as much time as possible.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got his man downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Badgers will hustle to the line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll run play action. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. To the ground to try to move the chains. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throwing from the 1st down. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And the Badgers are marching down the field. Looking for a man. It's locked. Fires to the middle. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Kane. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down of possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Feeling some heat. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. The quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
They want that clock to run. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. 7 is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum. 7 weeks, obviously, that's not the whole season. You got bigger fish to fry down the road. Great start, but you can tell this team's for real.
The Los Angeles Coliseum, a place traveler calls home and the crowd loves to fight on when supporting the USC Trojans. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Terrapins will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So USC's offense will take the first swing of the game. And here he comes, guys, the man who makes everything go.
Everything in this offense is built around his ability. He's got such great field vision. He's got it all, Paul.
He is must-watch TV. Let's not get it twisted. People show up to this stadium. People are watching back at home because of this guy right here.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
The Trojans will call on their punt team.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
The Terrapins offense has the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Tackled after picking up the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How you're going to finish strong throughout the season. You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Snagged in the middle, it's Cooper. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
I think one of the keys of this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. And they got him for the sack.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Back to throw, it's Childs. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Great job on the back end in coverage. DB staying in the hip pocket of the target and was able to swat that ball away.
They'll run the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. On the ground, it's Hemby. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Terrapins will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think out front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
And the Trojans line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
This is an offense that leads the nation in first downs because there's so many different ways they can attack you. They're versatile. They could throw it. They could run it. They've got so much balance. And that's what makes them so hard to stop.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Scanning the field, it's Morris. Coming after it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Terrapins are flying down the field. They'll go to the ground. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on third down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Terrapins will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Out of the gun, the inside give. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Looking for a man, it's Childs. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work, 4th time he's punted tonight. Slips through the line. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Terrapins want to move quickly. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Off play action. Throws for the tight end. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Bringing it back. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Finds the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got it on the run. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Trojans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Pushes ahead. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Getting set for the point after.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was paid.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. The sure hands, it's Williams. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Trying play action. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires and picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Trojans! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. He's going to pass. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Wants to throw. It's Morris. Gets open down the middle. They get him down after he makes the catch.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. On fourth down, going to the air. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Buckmeyer. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. He's looking to throw. Fires left. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. And the Trojans will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
Grab near the marker. It's Williams. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. One-step wrap. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Here's the give off the left side. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Tackle is made after the first down.
Well, this defense is on its heels right now, especially trying to stop the run. They're just not being physical enough. They give up another run right there for a first down. Someone's going to have to step up and make a play.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. The Terrapins will keep this drive going.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The give is to Williams. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Might as well stick with him. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Give to the running back. Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run.
And that one is picked off in the end zone. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play. Here comes the offense on first down. From the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting.
Oh, it's a fumble. The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Absolute shank. Missed it. Guys, that field goal couldn't loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. To the ground with the back. Powers through the defender. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. The Trojans in the hurry-up. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Got him downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
And the Trojans line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. The back goes in motion. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, USC. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Looking to move it through the air. A strike downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Love the accurate throw by the quarterback there. Pull route against man coverage. You got to put that right into the body of the wide receiver who's running back towards you. Nice job executing it, and they pick up the first.
The offense set for a 1st down play. Looking for room. It's Ray. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. That's reeled in. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Try to get it on the ground. The Terrapins pick up the 1st down. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball, too. You could see there right after the third down play, looking at his sideline, saying, give me the ball. I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team. And he comes through big time.
Back to throw. It's Morris. Blasted as he lets it go. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Now the play fake. Moves around to clear up the vision. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work, looking for a productive play on 1st down. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here's the handoff. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That's caught. It's Williams. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th. He lets it fly. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. 1st down here for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The give from the gun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory.
I think you run that play on 2nd down knowing it's going to make 3rd down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know 3rd down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Shoots it to the left. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Back to pass, it's Morris. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup on 1st down from their own 22. He wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On second down, he's looking downfield. Here's a throw downfield late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Trying to burn this defensive back. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things. But find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistent.
So that...
Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead, a top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the 12th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. The Terrapins offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And it's intercepted. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Offense operating from the pistol. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Handoff to the single back. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. And they hand it off to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Makes a quick grab. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here.
Number 10 on the field goal.
Right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Maryland offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking for a gap. It's Pemby. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the handoff. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Tate. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. 2nd down after that previous play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage and a bad decision to bring it out. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
And they'll get him down that time.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. But the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the single back takes the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. To the air, it's Morris. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. The Terrapins are on the move here.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31. And the Terrapins starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quick throw to his receiver. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Ball handed to the running back.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. What an electric play. Suddenly, they've moved into scoring position down to the 24. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Important 2nd down play coming up. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
That sack sets up a third down play.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Using his legs, it's Hemby. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. It's a shotgun run call. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They pick up the first down, tackled at the 25. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Wideouts now clustered. To throw, it's Morris. Gets made on the out route. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. The Terrapins are in the red zone. Can he make it to the marker? Fighting him off. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal in the 9. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
We'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd down to this drive. This one is 3rd and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chip in and Waker just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He's found some room at the 45. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Intercepted in the end zone. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And the one moves the ball over the 33. Offense in hurry-up mode. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. And the Terrapins churn out another first down. On the ground, it's Hemby. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. Throws to the tight end. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. The Terrapins lining up here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Dropping back, it's Morris. He's moving out of the pocket. Will he score here? Football comes out. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Terrapins will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. Tackle made after just a short game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he's got his man open downfield. Tough running there. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Dropping back, it's Sayin. He's running out of time here. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And remember, he had one blocked earlier in the game. And the field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They'll tackle him at the 27. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. He's going to hand this off. And the run moves the ball up.
This defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he's got some open field ahead. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Morris. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47. They're going to run it. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's Tate. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Buckeyes trying to cash in here in the red zone. Press coverage now from the secondary. First down. Looking to throw the football. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Takes the handoff. It's Ray. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He went backwards on first down, so second and long to the 24. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. And the Terrapins looking to run some tempo here.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Finds his man. It's Cooper. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
With third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and go get a touchdown.
The game makes it second and medium. And now the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Ball handed off. The Terrapins are looking to keep this drive going. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. To throw, it's Morris. On the run here. Lets it go. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Back to throw again. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Touchdown, Terrapins. This offense cannot be stopped. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Tate. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Receiver makes the grab.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27.
How about this call here on 3rd down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The short completion to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. The Buckeyes pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. And it's caught. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Finally tackled out at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Caught near the sideline. It's Williams. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. Running with purpose. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
And not even a chance to pitch that one. He's brought down in the backfield. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
To the air, it's Morris. Caught quickly. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. The defense looking to dial up some pressure here. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Tailback with another carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. 1st down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play.
Hold it, offense.
So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. Getting set to kick off after extending the lead with the field goal. The offense knows they have a long way to go and not much time to get there. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. 1st down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first? It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. So this makes it back-to-back losses, Kirk, and now a little bit more urgency for this team to get things fixed quickly.
Well, they've got to right the ship and hopefully keep this program moving in the right direction. The opportunity for a CFP berth.